Hey Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Welcome to your September 2024 tarot reading. I hope and pray all is well with you. Let's go ahead and get into these messages. Let's see what comes out for you all. Oh, you've been receiving a lot of blessings here. I didn't even realize. I just saw something is flipped over. I'm going to talk while I fix my cards. Oh, the Hermit. Okay, Virgo could be significant for you. Yeah, I feel energetically there's some huge blessing or shift that's coming in because Mars has been in the energy of defeating Venus and Saturn. I feel here that your approach to things is going to get you more connected to source, to a higher power, get you more in your upper chakras. Perhaps you've been working on having alignment there. It's showing that it is working and it is improving. The Star in the reverse, all right? And you have the High Priest. So you have Aquarius in the reverse, Taurus upright. There's something here about self-mastery. I feel like there's an energy of you clearing out resistance. I feel like this is energetically related, so it could have definitely happened in your everyday life here. You're going to see that in September, there's going to be an energy of you wanting to be more recluse, focusing more so on friendships that are in close connection with you, partnerships, taking care of you, speaking your mind, stepping down, if you will, from some sort of status that you may have and recognizing that you need rest. There are things in your personal life that you need to get to, or your personal care, self-care is what I mean. You're seeing that in retrospect, you need to trust your inner wisdom. Perhaps some of you guys are seeking some sort of guidance or counseling at the beginning of the month that's going to help provide you with clarity or a sense of direction. You could have felt like you had energies or people around you who weren't necessarily telling you the best things, helping you make the best or wisest decisions and choices. And it took you a while to heal from that, and I feel like you've grown a lot. It's time for you to take a risk, okay? There could be someone around you. I'm not wishing this on anyone, God forbid, but I am seeing something about urgent care. Maybe someone does have like an appointment in an urgent care meeting, building, excuse me. I know in some areas there are like doctor's offices in there, okay? Temperance here. Oh, and the Six of Wands. I like that this came out together. I feel like when it comes to revisiting situations, this is more so about you doing the reflective work, the shadow work, you healing, you using your own alchemy and energy to rectify circumstances so that you can have the best direction as far as success. This looks great on you. I feel like you look very healthy. People are complimenting you. Your teeth could be improving. I don't know why I keep seeing this. Maybe somebody is like maybe you have like braces, or somebody around you has braces, or somebody just feels more confident. And with you recognizing this, you become more reflective of yourself and your self-esteem, and you get this glow about you. And I feel like it's because you're doing a lot of restorative energy work, maybe poses even, that is helping to align you. You could also have teamwork that you're building or something that you're creating for yourself, and it's benefiting you. It is definitely benefiting you, and you are coming across some individuals who you have great chemistry with. With the Four of Swords here, you found a lot of peace in a situation, or you will rather soon. This is giving the energy between the 8th and the 16th. I feel like this energy is going to carry where you remind yourself where you need to focus, be more meditative, reflective, be more peaceful in your approach. because you're recognizing that there was some stagnancy outside of yourself, maybe due to the influence of others or who you are that, may, um, what's the term? Like, murky up your energy, make it a little bit darker or less cleansed. It feels like you are needing to cleanse. I feel like you have the devil or chains at the bottom of the deck right now. There's something that is very appealing that is entering into your life. It's very humble, and you could be quite surprised because this could be an energy that has a sensual aspect to it that's very feminine, demure, but also powerful, confident, potent. And whether that's you or someone else here, I feel like it's nice. It's a very fresh and different approach. Musically inclined individuals could be related to this in relationships. I feel that you or someone else here is needing to take a step down, or you like individuals who are working on their own crafts. They may implement some things, but it lets you know like they're not all about obsession, especially if you experience a lot of obsession in your dating aspects and your career aspects, especially if you have dated individuals who were like colleagues of yours of some kind. You're seeing that that influence isn't the best to focus on or to have around you, so you're doing protective work. You could be doing a lot of cord cutting. I would, with the Three of Swords, because it feels like this definitely has some effect on you. This is like if you dealt with individuals with commitment issues while having a lot of people blast you with like false rumors. Okay, this could be a Taurus who's done this to you, or Aquarius. Sagittarius is strong here, or Sagittarius retrograde is coming through. Okay, I do not know. Is this around 2014? Yes, that could be very significant. Maybe you gave this person a chance twice back in 2014. Okay. And I feel like there's going to be some energy that may come up here, or a similar connective pattern that may come in, or maybe you need to, subside and maybe do some other things. All right. Prioritize some other things. This is about healing of the heart, coping with a lot of situations that have happened, perhaps communicating about the hard situation so that you can find cures. And don't get me wrong, like if you're in your own profession, this could be you meeting somebody who is in a different profession who can help you and assist you with bits of sadness or hurts or pains here. For you, I'm also getting here that you're realizing misery loves company. And when someone misses you, they like to go to darker aspects to connect with you. And later on, you kind of find that you don't like it and you become dismissive and perturbed in your own life over nonsensical things, in the big scheme of things. I'm also getting here that somebody could be dealing with hardship after recovering from some sort of loss, or the process of healing after losing hope in a situation. Five of Swords here. There could be some energies that are like emotionally conflicted, and the way that they're handling it is not healthy combined as a group. I feel like there's people that you don't necessarily want to be around. So, again, this is about you reminding yourself to reflect on, the most positive card here thus far is the Four of Swords. 55 could be very significant, or 555. Huge changes are coming in, and I feel like a lot of people just miss you. You're on a... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're on a higher playing field, okay? Definitely on a higher playing field. Wow, the Four of Wands is on the floor. I feel like they don't want you to have this, but I just wanted to annotate it. There's going to be a lot of happiness that comes into you. 4354 could be a very significant angel number about powerful change, about the influence, the speed of it. I'm getting 3 of Wands energy as I say that in my head. So that could give you an idea of the speed of it if you're into tarot or you know anything about 3 of Wands. Maybe it gives you a sense of direction here about where you're going, where you're traveling to. Oh, beautiful. You have the King of Cups and the Ace of Wands. There is a new adventurous endeavor that is about to take place. I feel like there's beautiful aspects that are highlighted here due to someone coming in the upright, someone who is mature, responsible, honest. This could be reflective of you emotionally and how you're handling things, especially when it comes to your progression. You could be LGBTQIA, you could be experiencing some miracles or experiencing something that you may have thought was a setback, but you could see positive influences in other aspects that let you know that there will be positive change, more progression. For others of you, this is about your mindset, maybe your perspective about things, maybe seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I feel here with the King of Cups and the Ace of Wands, this is about a large maturity that is occurring, whether it's within the physical body, muscular growth of some kind. I'm seeing other things, you know, that might be growing. It could be intimacy or knowledge and honesty is coming through with that. There is an offer of love that's coming through, Aries, and I feel like it's one in which if you feel like this person is energetically coming to you in an upright position, this person may invite you to go out to dinner or to have some fun of some kind. Perhaps it's been a while. There's something new that you need to explore in your surroundings, whether it's a new city nearby or a new club or a place here. I'm definitely getting that there's a positive vibration here. I am seeing here that someone may have struggled with commitment issues at one point in time, but I feel like you shouldn't pass judgment here. I feel like this person is definitely go with the flow. They recognize when they can connect with someone and when it's not best. So it is good to prioritize yourself, your wants, your needs first and foremost, of course, especially if this is someone new. But if this is a situation that has been occurring a long time in your life, this is reflective of a parent of some kind. There might be some positive change that comes in, maybe money, okay, some lucrative opportunity that could be very important. That was confirmation, by the way. I feel like there's an exciting outcome that is taking place here. Very nice. Very nice, the energy from this. I'm not going to stay on it too long. Oh, look forward to this as a positive transformation. This is about good change. This is about awakenings, okay, for you specifically in the way that it came out. This is a positive influence. This 112 is very significant. Maybe somebody likes the group 112, or I feel like there's something here about maybe you had some sort of health decline and you needed to recover. It could just be something that is seasonal or something that is going on. I wouldn't worry too much about it, but I feel here, you know, if you need to get a checkup, of course, get a checkup and things like that. I am seeing some of you guys could be checking your blood levels. You could be focusing on your veins or something like that. Healing some old scaly wounds. I feel like there's something here about you shedding as well as you transform and change. This could be a part of what I've been discussing already. This huge transformation. This is you releasing a lot, implementing a lot of changes. There are some choices that comes in with this death card too, due to exasperation. For some of you, you may have perhaps struggled with death energy at one point in time, like being in the energy, you know, throughout your day-to-day life if it resonated with you. But I do want to give you some hope because it is beside the Ace of Wands. This is a positive, sunshiny moment. This is about, like I said, an awakening, feeling excited to maybe wake up, not feeling the tension or the tensity that you were feeling at one point in time due to you prioritizing yourself. With strength here, see? I feel like it's just a very positive aspect here that you will enjoy. I feel like there is something about a liking the transition from Leo season to Virgo season that stands out for you. Yes, I love this. You are capable of putting an ending to that situation that wouldn't understand your point of view just a week before, literally on this card. So I feel like there's a quick turnaround with something, and because of this, you worry less. You're less exasperated. You focus less on the negative aspects of situations and circumstances. You're able to get to the nitty-gritty. I feel like you're able to decipher something finally, and once you're able to see all of the connections that someone has or is providing, it makes you want to progress in engagement. Perhaps not with those same individuals, of course, but you are seeing something in yourself about de-influencing negative aspects that are tyrannical, so that you don't have this outburst, especially if you have heavy fire placements. Maybe you are coming into learning your true power, and it's wonderful for you. Congratulations. I'm seeing a lot of stretches will be very important as you strength build. It will build a lot of flexibility so that you don't get a lot of flatulence that can cause stiffness. I love it. Ending off with strength. Leo. 88 is really significant because it's in the reverse. I feel like something that did not go well at the beginning of the month will go very well, or you will have a positive energy influence about it, feeling better about it, more hopeful about it. In retrospect, you do have just one of your corners in reverse. And while it would be considered a little bit weird to have the star in reverse, I feel like it isn't. It's saying what I thought it would. It's like you becoming reflective so that you can recalibrate your own energy. Maybe you don't want anybody's help. Maybe you need to do something on your own. This is a soul situation, or your influence of it specifically. You're going to have the most important role. And like I said, you can handle it. Your overall energy is the 9 of Wands. You definitely are putting a lot of distance between you and individuals who didn't have your best interest or didn't want to see your point of view, may have given you a lot of pain, heartache, hard times, getting in your way. I'm also seeing here, remember to be more imaginative in your creative responses. Sometimes in the 9 of Wands energy, we can often get to by the book, a bit harsh with ourselves, become angry, tense up our brow, okay? And this can cause a little bit of tension and resistance in our downloads and our intuition when it comes to our third eye as well as our crown chakra, okay? And you know how that affects your teeth, your jaw. It makes you more tense, okay? And then you carry more stress in your neck, your shoulders, so on and so forth, right? So I feel like you just need to be very mindful of how you're doing things, how you're taking care of things, the influence of it. Recognizing that there are going to be copious energies who look up to you, who agree with you, especially your ancestors or your guides, your higher influences, source, whatever you believe in here. Salute. I'm getting here that there's this doorway and this pathway here. And even if you have to go up and down it a few times, it's only because you're building something great. All right. You just want to do it on your own, or you want like a nurturing energy around you. And until you discover that, you're just going to be very patient. Those of you who really want to move in extremely quickly, I feel like it's been hard for you to occupy your time, but you understand why things are happening the way in which they are. And you're no longer angry. At least by like the end of September, I feel like you're no longer angry. You could be very forward moving. And that's just for those of you who experience a little bit of harsher times during this time. For others of you, this is actually going to be very good. This is going to be refreshing, enlightening you. You could be finding out something that was supposed to hurt you, and it just you know, it triggers a huge transformation that you need because you were so exasperated from like arguing and fighting and all this tension around you, whether it was in your surroundings, other people's situations, your own personal circumstances, a relationship, a job, school, you know, your personal life in some ways, therapy, counseling, however it goes for you. Okay. I'm just getting here that there's just going to be a liquidation to your heart because you have been purifying yourself and carrying your energy in a high vibration. And oddly enough, you know, we do have the Dragon Blood Jasper as your card that came out of a crystal that could be really, you know, beneficial for you. It's about healing your blood circulation. It does have that dragon aspect, that strength, that wisdom that you may need, truth and clarity. What messages do you have for Aries? Ooh, I almost shot my cards. Did y'all see that? Oh, we have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. I really like the colors because purple is very significant this month. Oh, you could be connected with Scorpio, or Scorpio could just be really significant. Transformations is here twice. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. All right. So, Mudara. Okay, the root chakra is very significant here, as well as the solar plexus. There is something here about the connection with your chi. You focusing more so on your internal organs here. Perhaps your abdomen is going to be very significant. Spider webs could be significant. Perhaps feathers, Thanksgiving, nurturing energy is significant. But more so, I was getting that you may be celebrating holidays or holiday-like themes at different times than what's normal or a customary nearby you. And I feel like you're actually receiving like worldly gratitude in return. It could even be like your neighbors or a source of like positive energy in your life. It feels like you're affecting them in a positive way because they see how you are maneuvering when they can. Okay. If you don't have many neighbors around you, this could be somebody who might just see you day to day and they've been noticing a transformation. I feel like your scent is more improved, meaning energetically, this person or people may really like being around you because you're focusing more so on like your respiratory system, on your blood flow, blood circulation, making sure that you're in a good energy, you know, calling yourself out or being accountable when you know you need to sit out, be reflective, maybe heal if you're recovering from like colds and seasonal things like that, and allergies for some of you guys in different areas. Okay, let's see what the cards say. Let's start with empathy. Even though we got death here, I'll just leave my finger. There it is. You don't truly understand others' motivations if you haven't lived their lives and seen the world through their eyes. It's so easy to judge another's behavior matched up against your own and label it as right or wrong. But you're missing an important part of the equation, the other person's history and personal path. We are all sparks of the divine with a purpose here in the physical dimension, and we can all exert our free will. Some of us have lost our way along the path to love, and it is a human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through their eyes and with compassion. Your job is not to judge. Your job is to love and understand. I mean, I agree with that completely. You're listening. You're having open ears. Okay, I am picking up a download here. There is a masculine energy who is learning how to open up to a feminine energy and actually listen, or they care to listen, which is something that they haven't engaged in. It could just be the idea that you have this influence on someone in some way, and it could even be friendly. Okay, because I am getting pinks and reds. I do have my eyes closed, excuse me. I'm seeing like rose petals and things like that. But I just feel like this energy is very compassionate. It will become very devoted to you if you handle things correctly. Okay, so just be more understanding in your approach, how you're feeling about things, being honest with yourself, not too judgmental, you know. Okay. And you have death. Death is an illusion. It's a fact of life that the human body we use to travel the earth must eventually stop working. It's not meant to exist forever. The energy and consciousness that inhabited that body is free and returns to its natural home, but it never abandons us. Learn to view death as merely a change, and everything must change, because stagnancy extinguishes progress. The same is true for a relationship or a career. A soul lesson may be completed, and it is time to move beyond the point of familiarity and expand into new horizons of learning and development. This is a wonderful opportunity to thank those other souls in your life who have shared part of your path and taught you so much. I really like that. I think that's very nice for you. It is giving that energy of, walking away from the things that are strenuous and being more open to new surroundings, new people. This could have been something that you struggle with, something that you have been learning to do, but it feels like you make that powerful decision during this time, and it's a wonderful one that you make. So congratulations. I am picking up that perhaps Gemini, Taurus could be significant. These could be the signs that you're meeting. Sagittarius, perhaps. Taurus is here. Scorpio is here. Another fire sign could be very significant. All right. Almost all of them. Let's go ahead and look at your financial messages and see what is coming up for you, what's coming out. What do you need to know most to be successful during the month of September? Estimating the value of things is going to be very significant. Thank you. Okay, I guess I put these two back and read those three. You have faith at the bottom of the deck. That's going to be very important. You could be like the type of person who blesses your money or cleanses it in some kind of way. You have adjustments as your first card out, though. You may need some adjustments to your spending. Your expectations are not met at this time. It's better to be prepared than sorry. It makes sense with collaborative. Working with someone who has the same goal as you will increase your power and reach. Someone wants to do business with you. I feel like this could be something where you are having to connect with someone, see what they have, see if you can even afford to do this. There's something about expenditures that is very important that you need to be mindful of, especially if you're coming into a collaboration and you have other bills or priorities during this time. I'm also picking up here that you want to make sure that there's no flakiness, because I am seeing that there was someone energetically that was struggling with commitment issues. And I don't know everybody's life here. Some of you guys, this could be your career. So just be mindful and look out for that. If somebody does have a good schedule, you feel like you guys have a good budget, I feel like there is something here where you need to have a great estimation and ballpark. Okay. Out the window. Like you need to have, I feel like you totally need to have some sort of guesstimation. If something exceeds that, nope, it doesn't really matter even if they come down, because I feel like they're going to eventually try to pull you up, tusk you. What I mean by tusk, I don't want to be so gory because I love animals. I saw like a tusk being cracked, by a person. So, this could be somebody who wants to then try to pull the wool over your eyes and try to play you eventually. Okay, so just be mindful of that when you come into collaborations. But if all seems well in your career aspects here, there is this forward advancement here, but there does seem to be something where you have to think about it. You need to it's better than the Two of Wands, because the Two of Wands can be about planning ahead. I didn't see it throughout here. It feels more so like you need to be by yourself and get things together and in order. You have career growth can be expected in your field of work. Opportunities are coming your way, so don't waste your time and improve your finances. Yeah, pay attention to your work, your collaborations. I feel like that's what's going to give you the most success. That's going to make you feel most successful here. And I'm also getting that there's maybe those initials are significant. ACA. I don't know what that's about. Some of you guys may have some sort of advisement here or consultation that you have in some way, shape, or form. For some of you guys, you could be making like a beauty or an appearance transformation to improve your work or your opportunities, your aspects, your chances of some kind of way. There is something for some of you guys about lucky and lottery energy. So someone here could definitely be winning the lottery in some kind of way, whether scratch offs or if it's something big. Some of you guys, it I'm seeing Mega Millions. I'm seeing some other things as well. So congratulations out there. I'm picking up here that there are some positive aspects about travel, about trips. Somebody could be planning a trip to Laguna Beach. St. Louis is very significant. Texas by the water is very significant. There's a boardwalk here, excuse me, a boardwalk that's very significant. Someone could be traveling to Rhode Island, New Hampshire, St. Lucia, Tuscany, Greece, Cancun. Someone may go to the DR or Barbados, Bermuda. Okay. Um, I just feel like traveling is going to be very significant or important to someone's career, or it will be in the future. You could be offered the opportunity to travel and then you get nearby some water that may like end off in these areas, maybe even the Gulf of Mexico. Okay. But I feel like this is very exciting. This adjustment is something that you need. Maybe if you've been stagnant, you're having forward movement. And if you were, progressing a lot as far as forward movement and you needed that pace zapper, calm down energetically, I feel like that's going to be a benefit to you as well. Let's see your last messages here, Aries. Thank you very, very much. Oh, beautiful. 22, I am balanced. 22 is extremely significant as it talks a lot about peace, opening up your pathway, having passions. With the flowers blooming, I feel like there's a beautiful, swift change. There's an feminine essence that comes with this. I'm also getting the energy of poppy. You may like stripes. You could be into like the American flag or what is it? Spirit Day could be very significant. All right. I'm also getting here, some of you guys could be a teacher of some kind, but you do like to have a lot of fun, or you could be very creative, but people admire you, believe that you're very logical, even if you don't necessarily believe that about yourself. I feel like you have great discipline. I'm also picking up here that there's going to be something eccentric or a change. You could be implementing some modernistic techniques when it comes to some very classic pieces that you own, or you could be doing some sort of reconstructive work, something that brings you goodness, and you're in a great positive energy, meaning your surroundings, your homes could be cleaned. You could be doing a lot of positive home clearings or transformation. People seem to have a great liking to it, and if it's just you there, maybe your plants or something like that likes it, or like an animal of some kind, if you do have an animal or pet. I feel like they definitely enjoy it. Someone is coming off as your muse, even if it's you. I feel like there's something about your life in which you enjoy, that you're appreciating. You could be appreciating peace or appreciating the last few days of like warmth. All right. I'm also getting here, you could be loving to change up your style, focusing on your closets, maybe even decorating or sewing your own things, getting creative. You wearing a lot of oranges, whites could be very significant, purples, reds could be significant. I feel like those will bring you a lot of happiness. If you're into pastels, I'm seeing like rosy pinks that are a bit more pungent than typical, layered with like baby pink like dresses or skirts, and you see how like it has that detail in it. Maybe you have something that's like that where it has like a coral pop, but something that's more pastel and subdued. I feel like that'll do you well. There's also something more sleek that's happening with your hair, the way in which you're wearing it. I feel like it's more luscious, more sleek, more shiny. People like it. Your lips are popping. I feel like the way in which you are carrying yourself is very mood. Your facial profile is incredible. Your features stand out a whole lot. It's attracting a lot of energies around you, and whatever area that you really need to focus on, maybe you just needed the upliftment, okay? But those are your messages. I hope that you enjoyed and that it resonated with you. If it did, thumbs up the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I would love to read for your energy. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.